Aloha Kauai, here's our COVID-19 briefing from Team Kauai for Monday, September 14th. The Department of Health reported no new cases. We currently have 5 individuals in quarantine on Kauai due to their contact with a current Oahu case. Our cumulative case count is 58. For additional information, please visit the Kauai Emergency Management Agency website at www.kauai.gov/COVID-19. We expect Governor Ige to approve our Mayor's Emergency Rule 16 today, which is Kauai's proposal for an enhanced movement quarantine program, more popularly known as resort bubbles. Because the virus continues to threaten our communities, we don't know when the mandatory quarantine can be lifted. As we've learned, this virus does not follow specific dates in the calendar, so we have to be ready to adapt and adjust. At the same time, we understand the need to address the economic hardship facing our tourism-based community while also preserving the safety of our residents. The resort bubble is not the final solution, but a tool that we hope will allow visitors to experience our island while protecting our community. Here's how it works. Under the current quarantine, visitors cannot leave their hotel room for 14 days, but under the resort bubble concept, the resort property will have safety policies in place to help protect both employees and guests, which would allow quarantine guests to utilize the entire resort property, including the pool and on-site restaurants. All employees and guests on property will be subject to all rules and guidelines in place, such as wearing masks and practicing physical distancing. Also, in order for a visitor to stay at an enhanced movement quarantine resort, they must agree to wear an electronic bracelet that helps hotel management ensure guests stay on the resort property. The bracelet, which looks similar to a smartwatch, utilizes a technology called geofencing so that their movement can be monitored. If at any point a guest should leave the hotel property and break quarantine, it will be immediately flagged by hotel security and police will respond. There will also be consequences for anyone who tampers with a bracelet. The Resort Bubble program is a voluntary program. It is voluntary for hotels to participate, and it is voluntary for visitors to stay there. It's intended to be an added tool, not a replacement, and we are still supportive of the mandatory quarantine program and the state's proposed pre-travel testing program. We also understand that this is a calculated risk, and we are committed to working with participating hotels and our health officials to mitigate that risk as best as we're able. We do not yet have a date on when a resort bubble might open, but several hotels have expressed interest and we're working toward a more concrete plan. We will continue to keep our community updated as we make progress. We continue to recommend that you not travel unless absolutely necessary. But if you must travel, know that all travelers must complete the state's new online Safe Travels digital travel form, which can be found online at travel.hawaii.gov. In addition to the state form, all incoming travelers to Kauai must also complete a Kauai arrival form, which you will receive when you land. It will be collected and reviewed at baggage claim prior to the leaving the airport facility. As a reminder, all incoming travelers, residents, and visitors must enter a 14-day quarantine. Critical infrastructure employees who fly to Kauai for work must quarantine at a hotel or motel. These workers are prohibited from staying in a private home or TVR during their quarantine period. For details, please visit www.kauai.gov/COVID-19. If you're flying in from the mainland and believe you're eligible for a modified quarantine, please email covidexemption@hawaii.gov. If you're traveling inter-island and believe you qualify for a modified quarantine, you can submit an application online by visiting www.kauai.gov/COVID-19 and click on the Modified Quarantine Request button at the top of the page. Time is running out to complete the U.S. Census, but it is extremely important to our future. Much federal money, including school lunch money, education funds, food stamp assistance, is allocated by population. Every island, every county, every state is fighting for federal dollars. And if we're undercounted, money that should be going to us is going somewhere else. Please take a few minutes out of your day, fill out this census form, and be counted. The clock is ticking, and the time to stand up to be counted and get our fair share is now. Visit my2020census.gov and file your report. For those who have not completed your census online, a census worker will be visiting your home to assist you in completing your census form. As a reminder, renters whose income is reduced due to COVID-19 and who may be at risk of eviction are encouraged to apply for the new State Rent Relief and Housing Assistance Program. The program is funded by the Federal CARES Act. It is being administered by Catholic Charities Hawaii and Aloha United Way. It can help with housing payments due between August 1st and December 28, 2020. Payments are made directly to the landlord for up to $1,500 for Kauai residents. For information on the program or to apply, please visit www.hihousinghelp.com. We thank you for being responsible when you leave your home and engage with others. We each have a role to play in mitigating the spread of COVID-19 on our island. That means stay home as much as possible. Refrain from social gatherings or public outings. If you must interact with people outside of your home, maintain a distance of 6 feet of separation and wear a mask, if at all possible for you to do so. Remember, my mask protects you and your mask protects me. It's a sign of respect and aloha. Do not leave home if you are sick unless you're seeking medical attention, and then only after calling your doctor first. Wash your hands frequently and clean surfaces often. Stay informed and connected during this time of social distancing. We'll continue to post updates on our official County of Kauai Facebook page or on our Kauai Emergency Management Agency page at www.kauai.gov/COVID-19. The Centers for Disease Control is also updating its website regularly. For more information, please visit coronavirus.gov. Not everyone has internet access or follows the news, so please help to keep your loved ones informed. Be kind, take care of one another, God bless, and aloha.